Good morning. So I have to make this video because it has perplexed me why I have heard Belarus twice. Um, Yesterday, I went to sleep. I saw a vision of um, this apparatus, and you're looking at it, but I drew it the best way I could with my finger in my notes. But I was looking at it at a horizontal view. Just imagine a type of hexagon and it being flat and but missing three of its sides. And what I have drawn here that makes it look like snow on a mountain is actually just some type of component that was in the back of this half of a hexagon looking thing in the air. Um, I don't know if it was a motor. I don't know if it was some type of device. I don't know what it was. I can't even really call it. All I can say is it's unidentified. Okay, but I know it was in the air and it seemed to be darker color. It was dark. It was in the dark sky, and I just caught a glimpse of it. Whatever it was, it could have been a CGI. It could have been, I don't know what it was, but I heard Belarus, BP Earthwatch, and then I saw this thing. Okay, like I said, it looks like a half of a hexagon, and so that was like 4 o'clock in the morning. Then I went back to sleep, and then I heard the same thing and saw the same thing. And then, or maybe I didn't see the same thing, but I know that I heard Belarus BP Earthwatch. Also, so that was, I woke up, I texted Sister Kim, and I just was like, what in the world? So it's been on my mind. It was on my mind all day yesterday. And then last night in a dream, I heard Belarus. But then I seen two guys that looked like a, a father and a stepson or something. I don't know what it was. And he was just saying something about, he respects his son's decision or something, or he respects his son's positions. But for whatever reason, I heard Belarus. So this morning I woke up and I turned the news as Myra and I are getting up, and I see two actors from FBI, and they are doing a crossover event, I guess sometime this week, whenever FBI comes on. I do watch it, but I haven't watched a few shows. I usually go back and watch them, catch up on them. But they're doing a crossover event, and one of the guys, one of the guys that plays an agent, was talking about Romania, and he said something about Belarus. So one of the interviewers asked them, they were like, how do you feel? How do you explain to your son how seemingly things are predicted in the show that happen in real life? And he was like, yeah, it's kind of dark. And it's like he didn't say it's like, he's like, we do predict things that are going to happen. But I think people find resolution in the fact that we're going to catch the bad guys in the end. They have some type of, there's some type of conclusion to it, okay? Which is weird. It's not weird because I remember this same show last week or a couple weeks before when I watched it. I didn't watch it, it was on. And I never finished watching the whole show, but I know that they mentioned, I don't know if it was Russia, no, maybe it was Ukraine, okay? They are, they've always, from I say about 3 shows, I've always seen them talk about things that are going to happen in real life before they happen, okay? So I woke up looking for news on Belarus, and apparently nukes are being moved into Belarus. And this is the only reason why I think I might have heard this in a dream 3 times, you guys. 2 days, 1 day, and 1 day last night. Okay, I don't know, but this is very strange, very odd for me to even have had like the same dream in one night. I tried to wake up at like 4 o'clock in the morning and maybe write it down, but I put in my mind, oh, I won't forget. And then I went back to sleep and I heard the same exact thing. It's very unusual. I don't think I can count maybe on 3 fingers when it's happened. All right. Here's a map. I did look it up yesterday. Belarus, Lithuania, Russia, a small piece of Russia and a big piece of Russia, Poland, Ukraine, all of that. Here's a different map too. I didn't know Russia was broken up like that. All right, if you have any insight, leave it below, but I had to share it, okay? Very strange.